This one could really go either way. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Smiley, and today I'm actually really very excited to be talking with you guys about Terminator Dark Fate. Now, I was real worried going into this movie because I had heard so many bad things about it that I was just like, I cannot handle another bad Terminator movie. But I gave it the chance, and I sat down and I watched it the other night, and then I watched it again the next day, and holy shit, I actually really liked this movie. It was really fun, well written, well shot, action-packed, really well acted. And so in Terminator Dark Fate, due to a series of events that I will not spoil, now someone needs to get sent back in time and protect Danny, who is played by Natalia Reyes, and she does an absolutely phenomenal job. Really conveys what I think someone would be feeling who's shoved into this frankly ridiculous experience of having a fucking cyborg from the future track you down to kill you. Like, that's a really terrifying situation to be in, and she plays it so well. Maggie Grace plays the human hybrid thing. I don't really know what to call her. She's an augmented human, essentially. And she's sent back in time to protect Danny. Maggie Grace also does a phenomenal job. She's a total badass, and it's really weird how far she's come from, like, Taken, being the girl who was taken in Taken, and now to being a fucking robotic badass in Terminator Dark Fate. It's really cool, that journey, you know? I honestly don't remember who played the Terminator in this movie. Not that he doesn't do a good job, I just don't know his name off the top of my head. He does a really phenomenal job at that straight-faced, very robotic, you know, on purpose, not... Again, he's not giving a bad performance. He is playing a robot, so his performance is supposed to be kind of robotic. And he does quite a good job here. And then the kicker. Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger coming back, and let's talk about Linda Hamilton first, because she absolutely killed it in those first two Terminator movies, and she kills it again here. She came in and saved the fucking day, and she did it absolutely spectacularly. Linda Hamilton's performance, once again as Sarah Connor, just really brought me back to those first two movies, and I really enjoyed how much love and effort she put into this role. And I love seeing her back doing this again, because she really does a phenomenal job in those first two films, and seeing her come back now, it makes me very happy. Schwarzenegger as well. Schwarzenegger plays a Terminator, and he is honestly the funniest character in the fucking movie. Once we meet his character, it's just a barrel of fucking laughs. He even says at one point, "I'm very funny," which is it's a very funny in the context of the film. And yeah, everyone really does a phenomenal job here. Tim Miller, who directed Deadpool before this, does a phenomenal job directing this crazy high-octane action. And this movie really brought me back more to Terminator 2 than Terminator 1, which is good, because I like Terminator 2 better than Terminator 1. And I honestly felt that this was a proper sequel that this series has deserved for so fucking long. Will there be another Terminator movie after this? I honestly have no idea. If there is, I hope Tim Miller returns to direct. I hope we get at least some of the cast members coming back, because I really did enjoy this cast. They were phenomenal. Despite Terminator Salvation's failure, I'd still really like to see a movie set during the war with Skynet. Or with the Terminators, rather, because in this film they're no longer called Skynet. So I would like to see a film that takes place in the middle of the war. And I know that we have Terminator Salvation, and, you know, that movie's not really as terrible as everyone says it is. It's kind of just a dumb, fun action movie if you're ready to knock a couple back and rip a few bowls and fucking just kick it with your friends. Then Terminator Salvation's not all that bad, but as a Terminator movie in the franchise that has, like, you know, especially T2. I think T2 is just spectacular. Terminator Salvation does not live up to that at all. So it's great that finally, after all these years, we have a proper sequel to the first two. Terminator Judgment Day and now Dark Fate is going to make a hell of a trilogy. And by the way, for any of you wondering, they totally retconned everything that the studio did without James Cameron, which I think was a brilliant idea. They couldn't have done it better any other way. So without any other further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and give Terminator Dark Fate an awesome 8 out of 10. Because this movie is totally fucking awesome, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. Especially if you're a fan of the first two Terminator films, and you've been itching for something good in the same series, and none of the other films have done it for you, then this is the one. This is gonna do it. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys for this one. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Leave a like on this video if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you didn't like it. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you guys thought of Terminator Dark Fate, or if you haven't seen it yet, what is your favorite Terminator movie? Really, I'm only leaving you with two options, Terminator 1 and 2. I mean, if you want to hit me with a Genesis or a Salvation or a Rise of the Machines, I won't judge you. but other people will, so, you know, be aware of that. And until the next time, guys, keep it kosher. Peace.